$1 beat.
Good morning everyone and welcome back to my YouTube. It's not even good morning. It's not good morning. It's literally 12:30. Me and Luke have just been working all week and weekend that we were wrecked and we deserved a lie-in. We deserved a lie-in. My tan looks really bad here. I literally just put on oh my god, I literally just put on tinted moisturizer last night and I feel like it's hit or miss and I've lost 2 nails. I also don't even think I told you where I got my nails done, but I'll leave her Instagram on the screen. I got them done like 2 weeks ago now, but of course being me, I have not done this in so long, but I ripped my full nail off. I don't know what I done to it. I think I got it cut in the door. I just remember looking down at my fingernail like wobbling and I was like, I have not done this in so long. How did I do this? I literally get too comfortable on YouTube. I think, like, who told me it was okay to come on looking like this? But anyways, we have a really exciting day planned for me and Luke. Me and Luke love planning like our days ahead, because if we wake up on our day off and we don't have something planned for the day, we will not leave the bed, and I feel really unproductive if I don't have the day planned. I don't like walking around looking for somewhere to eat. I like to have it sorted. So we have a really good exciting day. Luke's in the shower now. We have a really exciting day. We're just going to get dressed. I have to get a content picture for I Saw It First. They very kindly sent me out an unexpected package. It's kind of nice when brands know your size and just send you out unexpected packages. So what we're going to do is get dressed, whatever. We're going to do Q&A. So there's going to be a Q&A in this video because I feel like I haven't done a Q&A in so long, and I love watching Q&As. People are nosy. People like knowing other people's business. People like asking for advice, and that is what I'm here for. I am here for this. I'm going to do a Q&A. We're going to get ready, whatever, and there's actually this really nice coffee shop that we found by coincidence. Can't say that word. We found it by coincidence. I think that's right. So basically, on our street, if you like go down left or whatever and you keep walking down, you can like walk to Oxford Street, like the end of Oxford Street. So we were like walking that way and we walked past like this neon pink nail bar where you can get your nails done, and next door was this like neon pink flower wall coffee shop. Oh my god, I feel like that would be a really good location to get my Instagram picture because my outfit's pink. We're gonna go there. Then around the corner there is a scooter spot. If you don't know me and Luke by now, we absolutely love going on the scooters over here. They're really cheap. Obviously, like at 3 o'clock in the morning when I'm finished work, the underground is not open and I haven't really figured out the bus routes, and I've got the scooter home a few nights from work and I get home in like 3 minutes and it's like £1. And I literally feel like the best person in the world. I feel like the main character. Imagine going down Oxford Street on a scooter, 3 o'clock in the morning, just living life. Just living life. So yeah, we're gonna go there, go on the scooter. We're gonna go to Hyde Park, because Hyde Park, I went there last week and it's unreal. It has like so many animals, like swans and ducks and stuff. For me, Luke love animals, so we might feed some animals, go for a walk around the park, because it's actually a really nice day. It's a bit cloudy now, but it was sunny earlier and I think it's meant to get sunny later, so we're gonna do that. Then afterwards we're gonna go to Roosters Peri in London. I know, if you're from Cork or Ireland, I'm sure you know about Roosters, and I used to work there. Literally love the food. The one thing I miss so much is Roosters at home. So we're gonna compare it. We're gonna bring you with us in the vlog and see if it's the same as home. I've heard that it's not, but I looked at their website and it looks pretty similar. There is some different things. They have wedges, which we don't have. There's garlic bread and there's prawns. There's not prawns in the one at home, but that's our plan for the day and I'm really excited. I love being organised. Lauren and Cian came over and surprised us. How could I forget that? So me and Luke were actually, what day was it? It was this day last week, I'm sure. So me and Luke, we were going to go to Canary Wharf and have a look at like the skyscrapers at night with the sun going down, and we were literally going out the door and I had the rubbish bag in my hand, bringing out the rubbish, you know, adult things, and I just went to the bathroom on the way out and Luke went outside to wait for me, and usually he would stand outside the door and wait for me, but he wasn't there and I was like, what the fuck? And then Luke starts running towards me and his face is like shocked. He's like and then I fucking look around the corner and Cian and Lauren are there. I had the rubbish bag. I was going down the steps. I don't remember going down the steps. I really don't. I'm sure I jumped the steps. I'm sure I could have broke my ankle running. I ran down the steps that hard. It was just literally the perfect timing for them to come over, because the last few days, me and Luke were like, oh my god, we really just need other human interactions. I know, nothing personal to Luke, I adore Luke, I love the ground Luke walks on, but me and Luke haven't had like spending time with other people apart from like in work in like 2 months. So like obviously like you were gonna miss your friends, and it was just at a time where we really needed it. We were really missing home, we were really missing having other human interactions and just doing fun things. And we had such a nice few days when they were here. They were here for 4 days. They came into my work, they got a load of drinks. I'm sure they all got, Cian, Lauren, Luke and Adam, they got like 6 rounds of drinks, food, all for free in my place. And then they went to Luke's place the next day and they got the exact same, so they were spoiled rotten. We went to mini golf, we went to puck shot, we had such a nice time. Okay, so I'm just gonna go get ready. I'll see you in a bit. Transition? I think so. Okay, so we are ready. Luke is now here. Say hi.
Hi.
So this is the outfit that I saw first gifted me. I'll show you better outside. Okay, so this is a better idea of my outfit. So the top is like bitch please, and then these pink hot leather pants with my Balenciaga tracks. And you know what, I think it's a really cute outfit. And then I just waved my hair. I'm gonna wear my Japanese bag as well. So we have a cute pink outfit going. Then we do a thumbnail. Is your croissant nice? He got what is it, a gingerbread ice latte? It's actually one of the nicest things we've ever tasted. Look how good all the croissants on this coffee shop look. Look how cute this area is.
And Pete Davidson served us.
I know. He actually does look like him. We were meant to go to like that pink cafe at the end of the street there, but basically when we went in, the menu was not what we were expecting at all. Okay, so we just got to the scooters. These are at like the end of our where we live. It's just our place over there. Are you excited? Okay, so I always get on the dot scooters because they're just like easier. You need to be over 18 and have a driver's license, but I just used Luke's other learner's permit that I got on and it's fine. So I use this one and Luke uses that one sometimes, it depends. But yeah, we're so excited.
Let me do a lap. Let me do a lap.
Okay, okay.
Let me do a wheelie.
She's a runner, she's a track star.
Okay, so we just got to Hyde Park.
This would be a good thumbnail for you.
Ready? So we just got to Hyde Park. It's actually one of the nicest parks ever, but we're just gonna go over to like the swans and the ducks over there. We got off the scooters and oh my god, the scooter to the way down here was literally the bumpiest thing ever. That my head was like, and I actually have such a bad headache from it. Do you?
Nope.
Apparently, what happens if you kidnap or kill a swan? Belong to the queen over here again.
I'm gonna get arrested or something.
Yeah, you gotta. I thought you got. I don't know. Something bad happens to you anyway. So. Anyways, so we're home a little bit now. What do you think of the roosters in London?
That shit should be illegal.
Yeah, roosters in London is not it. As you could probably see from the video that I will insert, there was a mosquito in my food. They ordered
a grown ass
mosquito. I probably ate her babies. Yeah, I don't know why there was that much medium sauce or lemon herb on your chicken.
Like it was like a curry.
Yeah.
I mean, I still ate it, but
yeah, you had to like drip the chicken off it. It was very different, basically what we were trying to say. The peri mayo was different. The only thing that I kind of thought was similar was the strips. Other than that, everything else was completely different. But I'm gonna do the Q&A in the morning because we're a little bit tired and we're gonna have a nice evening to ourselves. And I would actually kill a roosters, like a real roosters. Would you?
yeah.
Okay, so So the moral of the story is, if you're at home in Cork and you can enjoy your roosters, we're very, very jealous of you. Very jealous of you. Because the roosters over here is just not the same.
Not at all.
No. There was prawns on the menu. Do you want to name it a few things on the menu that were really weird? First of all, they had lamb. They had prawns. They had
lamb.
Yeah, they had lamb chops.
What the hell?
I know. Oh, and they had banoffee pie, chocolate cake.
They had like a full ice cream.
Yeah, they had like a gelato fridge. It was so weird. Well, you probably see it from all the videos that we insert how different it is. But it was definitely an experience. And then we walked down, we see Nando across the road, and we were like, you should have went there. But look, it was for the video.
For the views, man. No, we still ate it, to be fair.
Yeah. But we're going to have a little bit of a movie night again. We were watching Thick Bait last night. It's a bit cringe, but the storyline is good. So we're going to continue watching that. And, you know, bye guys. See you in the morning. Hey. Okay, so this is like my first time speaking all day. It's literally 5:30. And I've been in my room all day by myself. And I think that's my first time actually opening my mouth. That's to the point where I couldn't even speak. But anyways, why does everything taste 10 times nicer when it comes out of the Starbucks cup? Jesus. Anyways, do not mind that I'm missing like 3 nails. Please do not mind it. Basically what happened was, this nail, I think I mentioned it before, but I don't want to show too up close because it's disgusting, but it uplift. And I was really annoyed, like I bent my nail back, and I was really annoyed at myself because I just thought I got over that point in my life of like breaking nails like that. And then just these two just kind of came off, and I haven't got around to sticking them back on yet. I can't find my nail glue. I literally just seen it yesterday and now I can't find it. But I have my Luke's pink little speaker on there. Well, it's not pink, but I put it on pink because I thought it'd be a cute little background to the Q&A. So I'm going to be doing the Q&A now. It's 5:30 and I've none of the jobs I want to do because I fell asleep earlier. I need to edit this video. I need to have a chill night. I need to kind of fix my tan a bit because I have tinted moisturizers on, because it's kind of coming into winter and autumn now that I do not have the patience to be scrubbing off all the time and putting on tan. So tinted moisturizer is just the way to go. But it went on a bit weird because when I was cleaning in work, like the sink just kind of splashed all over me, so it's a bit dodgy. But look, Q&A time. There's actually some really interesting ones in this Q&A that I felt like were a bit different to normal. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna add a Q&A to this video. I love answering Q&As. I could sit there and talk about myself all day. Don't mind my makeup either. I literally just have eyebrow gel and gloss on. So okay, so I'm gonna get straight into the Q&A anyways. So the first question is, could I see myself living in London for life / long term? I absolutely adore living in London. It's probably one of the best experiences in my life that I've done. I'm so grateful. I'm so lucky that I went. But London is a very hard place to live in, I'm not going to lie. It is probably one of my favourite cities in the world, favourite place I've ever been to. But it's just when you're a student / my age, it is very hard, in my opinion, to live over here because rent is so expensive and living is so expensive. Like, I didn't realise how cheap our things are in Cork compared to here, like where I'm from. That like even just everything's a lot more expensive, rent is more expensive, everything. So I definitely do just miss that. And I just miss like being able to do things. I don't know how to phrase it, but I feel like since I've moved here I've become very stingy with my money, and I don't like that because I'm not a stingy person. If you know me at home, I literally put all my wages into my savings, and the rest of my money I would spend on clothes, everything that I love, creating fashion content and stuff. And I feel like I moved here to improve my fashion content, but at the same time I can't spend all my money on creating content like I would at home. But then I'm over here to do that, but then I don't have the money to do that because I have to pay my rent, you know. So definitely that is like the hard part. I'm like, better locations, better creating content places over here, but at home I'd more money to buy clothes, to like, you know, to make content. Like I have loads of money, like I'm fine for money. It's the fact that in my head I'm like, oh, what if I fall down the stairs and break all my teeth? I need to have savings, I need to have money in my account because I'm in a different country. I can't just ring my mom and be like, Mom, help me, you know. So yeah, I don't know if I phrased that right, but I definitely see myself in London for another good bit, another really good bit, like, but it is definitely just expensive and it's really hard, but I absolutely love it here and I couldn't have asked for a better experience so far, and I'm really here 2 months now. So okay, someone asked how did me and Luke meet. It's not really that, what would you call it, like a love story, you know, like you'd be hearing all these people how they met and you're like, oh my god. But basically what happened was, I feel like in Cork everyone kind of know, I think I talked about this in a YouTube video before, but I feel like in Cork kind of everyone knows who's who. Basically what happened was, Luke thought we were texting. I don't think we were texting. I thought we were just friends or whatever. But I was getting the bus with one of my old friends and we were going into Blackpool, like kind of near the city, to get Chinese or whatever. And I was sitting on the up top of the double-decker bus by the window, and I seen Luke and his friend cycle past, and I just jumped out of my seat like in front of everyone. I was like, it's like my heart just jumped, and I was like, opened the window, started shouting, Luke, 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 Luke. Got off at, like, I don't know where we got off. I don't even think we got off the bus stop we were meant to get off. And I was just kind of like to my friend, why the fuck did I do that? Why did I get up? Why did I start jumping? I was like we barely even knew each other. We barely even spoke. And I was like, why did I do that? Anyways, they ended up coming getting the Chinese with us. We sat under this bridge and we had a huge spice bag between us. And if you don't know what a spice bag is, if you're not from Ireland, I don't know, is it just an Ireland thing, spice bags? I don't know. But basically it's just like chips, chicken and spices. And we had a huge box of it under the bridge. And then Luke, I had like this Adidas bomber on, and Luke was like, oh, can I try on your jacket or whatever, you know, being all flirty or whatever. And it was like time for us to go home or whatever, and they walked us over to the bus stop, and then Luke was like to me, can I have a hug goodbye? And I was like, got all rosy. I was like, yes, me for a hug. Like, I was so young, I was only like 15, and like he was so like gentle. He was such a gentleman. He was so like, I never spoke to a person like that before, and I was like, you're asking me for a hug? I was like, he was being so nice, and I was like blushing so hard. And then we gave a hug goodbye, and he said that he was going to meet up with me again. And then him and his friend ended up coming out to where I live in the cornfields behind our house, my house, sorry. And that's kind of where it happened. Like, we'd go, like, our spot is like behind my house in Blarney in Cork. Whenever it's our anniversary and stuff like that, we always go for walks with my dog up in the cornfield, because that's kind of like how our relationship started. We used to have like picnics in this huge field with the blue sky in Blarney Castle. It's actually really cute if you think about it. But that is how we met. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, there's a baby sausage doggy outside. Please, I have to get on camera. Move, car, look at him. Oh my god, you can see his shadow. But anyways, okay, so that is how me and Luke met. That's how me and Luke met. We were together for over 3 years then, and then we broke up for 4 or 5 months, and then we're back together a year and 3-4 months. So if you are watching this and you're going through a shitty breakup, and someone actually asked a breakup advice question, so I'm gonna go on to that question next. But basically, if you're going through a shitty breakup with your first love, with your first boyfriend, and you feel like you're just meant to be together, don't you worry, hold on girl, hold on. Okay, so now that we're keeping on the genre of relationships and stuff, someone asked for breakup advice. I feel like I'm kind of a bad person when it comes to ask about breakup advice, because my breakup didn't really last that long. I didn't fully come out the other side of the breakup because me and Luke got back together. Anywho, if I could give you any advice about a breakup, it would be, please do not send any soppy texts to the person if they broke up with you. So if your boyfriend or your girlfriend broke up with you, do not give them the power of big huge paragraphs being like, oh my god, you've broken my heart, I'm never gonna get over you, I'm gonna love you till the day I die. Don't give them that power. Don't do it. If I broke up with Luke and he was saying all that stuff to me, as bad as it sounds, it'd probably feed my ego, and it'd probably feed yours as well. Because if I know I have that power over Luke, I'm like, yeah, I broke up with Luke. He's saying he'll never be able to get over me. It's fine. He will always be there no matter what. Don't let someone think that they can work all over you and you'll always be there. Yes, me and Luke did get back together, but it was not because of that. But what I'm letting you know is, do not send big soppy texts like that, because you're only going to hurt yourself. You really are. Also, do not post like indirects and stuff on your Instagram stories, like posting all these quotes or whatever. just keep it private. Like, I kept mine very private because I didn't want so many people, and I was embarrassed about it, to be honest. I didn't want people thinking, oh, me and my relationship for 3 years was so bad because we broke up. And people don't care, people really don't care. But I feel like just don't post sloppy quotes like that. And when you break up, if you just think in your mind, do I see myself with this person, yes or no? It's very easy. When me and Luke broke up, we didn't think we were going to be getting back together, but I really couldn't see my life without him, and he obviously felt the same way. We tried to go our separate ways, tried to move on, tried to get on with our lives, but I feel like we just always found our way back to each other. We had so much unfinished business, so much things that we wanted to do. Since the day we got together when we were 15, we've dreamed about moving to London together, and here we are now. So like, I feel like when people get together so young, like how me and Luke did, we were 15. People, when you get together that young, you either grow together or grow apart, and very luckily me and Luke grew together like glue, literally. But you know, breakups can be healthy, they can be toxic. It really depends on the person. But any advice I can give you is, don't send sloppy texts, don't put it all over social media. Keep in your mind, do I see myself getting back with this person, do I not? And spend as much time as you can with your friends. Really try to heal, really try to glow up, work on yourself, become the best version of yourself, and make that person forget their life leaving you. And just to let you know, if you've broken up with someone and they've dyed their hair, I just want to let you know that it's over for you, and they will probably never take you back, because once that girl dyes her hair, it's over. She's a new person, she will not remember you, she has a new hair colour, she has a new mind. But I don't know if I gave you the best advice there, but literally it really depends on the situation. But that was just from my personal experience and things that I wouldn't do anyways, or would do. Okay, so someone asked what is my favourite outfit I've ever worn on my Instagram. I think one of my favourite outfits was probably my birthday outfit. It was literally just so flattering on it. I felt so unreal in it. When I look back on my I'll enter the picture, but when I look back on my dark hair, I feel like it looks like a wig. It genuinely just looks like a wig. I'm trying to think what else was my favourite outfit. I'm just scrolling through my Instagram, don't mind me. I love this Pretty Little Thing one. I actually sold it. It was a bit too low for me, but I loved the print. Probably this one as well. I'll insert the pictures properly because you won't be able to see it on my phone. But yeah, they were definitely my favourite outfits. Somebody asked what my dream house is. See, I'm still in the mind where I'm like really young, that I want to like experience living in like studios and apartments and stuff. So I'd love like a really big glass. I'll insert some Pinterest inspo pictures, but I would love a really glass penthouse apartment. And like, you know, when your bed is pushed all the way up to the glass and you have like the view of all these skyscrapers, that would be a dream for me. Someone asked me what my favourite pose for an Instagram picture would be. I love when I get my nails done fresh, and I just kind of, my nails are not done fresh now, but I kind of just have them on my chest, and I'm like, apart from my like monkey hands, I have like such snoodle fingers. Someone asked me things that annoy me the most. What doesn't annoy me is the real question. I'm a Taurus. I'm very stubborn, and I get very easily annoyed. I hate tapping. If you tap me on the shoulder, I'll probably knock you out. Okay, so the next question is advice to someone in Cork that's looking to start a YouTube / podcast and is afraid of judgment. Fuck it. Honestly, fuck it. I get very embarrassed if you mention my Instagram or YouTube to me in person. Let's just say I make a new friend and they're like, oh, what's your Instagram? And I give them my phone, they type in their Instagram, they follow, and they're like, oh my god, you do YouTube videos, oh my god, you post pictures on Instagram. And they say it like really out loud in front of people. I just like want that full on die, like pass me the gun, shoot me. Even though I love what I do and I love like the love I get for what I do, but I completely get how you feel. Like, I do get a bit embarrassed. Luckily that doesn't very often happen, but I do get a bit awkward. My best advice to you is just fuck it. I've never really had anything too nasty said to me about it. There's obviously going to be judgmental people, but at the end of the day, those judgmental people are just jealous that you have the power and you are the main character to do what you want in your life. No, seriously, just go for it, because one of my biggest fears is sitting in my room 10 years later and being like, why didn't I do that when I was 19? And I need to hurry on because it's kind of getting dark, and I do not want this video to be taken in the dark because I still not have got the lead for my ring light. I don't want to be rude, really don't want to be rude, but if you know the brand that I bought my ring light off, and let me give a hint, a lot of influencers promote that ring light on their stories. I've never promoted it, I bought it with my own money, but a lot of big influencers do promote this ring light brand. It's Irish, doesn't have that many followers. Please do not buy it. They are probably the worst company I've ever been in contact with in my life. Had the ring, I paid nearly 300 for this ring light. Had it 5 months, 6 months, broke. They will not get back to me. They took, I texted them on Instagram, they said email. I emailed. It took her a week and a half to reply to my first email, which is so unprofessional for a business that doesn't have that many followers. Next, in between each email, took about a week and a half. Then they said, oh, it's not their problem that the ring light stopped working, when literally it was just on and it just stopped working. Didn't drop it, nothing. And they said that I'd have to pay for the shipping and send the ring light over to them, so they could check it out and send me out a new one, or if basically figure out what was faulty with it. And they never got back to me with the email, the address. They've offered to send me out a new adapter, and then just have dropped all contact with me because I do not want my followers. I have probably talked about my ring light a lot because it was an unreal ring light. I loved it, but rip off. I had my Amazon ring light that I paid €25 for 2 years. €300 for 5 to 6 months for a ring light is a joke, and they're ripping people off, and they're paying big promoters. And they've also asked me to collab with them with their sticky phone cases to the walls. That will give you a hint who it is, and I will not be collaborating with that brand. What I was saying about starting your own podcast or whatever, you do not want to be looking back in 10 years being like, I did not do my podcast or my YouTube video because of these people that aren't in my life right now and that I don't give a shit about, trying to control my life. No, fuck them, go for it. Okay, this is a fun question. So the best clubs, pubs in London. I actually have this huge list. It's actually not that big now that I think about it. I will leave the list on screen of really fun places, things to do in London, bars, clubs or whatever, that I want to get done before Christmas. They're places I want to go, so you know they're good because I like going to cute places. So I leave that screenshot on screen for you. The next question is least favorite thing about our generation. My least favorite thing about our generation is I feel like people are very sensitive. I'm saying very a lot today, but I feel like people are very sensitive. They are quick to judge people, they are quick to cancel people, especially about mistakes that they've made years and years ago and have apologized for. Very sensitive generation, especially on TikToks. Like someone can post a picture of a green tree and then someone in the TikTok comments would be like, oh my god, you're being so awful to all the other color trees. Like, grow up. Shut up. So the next question is, would I rather get cheated on or cheat on someone? Neither, please. I cannot do that. It's probably one of my biggest fears in life. I would rather get cheated on than cheat on someone though, because I would rather be in pain than cause somebody else pain, because I can't imagine the feeling of being cheated on. I'd say it's probably one of the worst feelings in the world, and I would rather be able to say that was another person was a shitty person to me and treated me bad than someone being able to go around and be like, oh, Kim Cronin's a bitch, she cheated on me, what a nasty person, she has no heart. I'd rather be upset and be in pain and be like, look, I've lost someone that didn't appreciate me, that cheated on me, compared to somebody being able to say, oh, she lost someone who loved her and she just cheated and she lost a great person because she's a shitty person. So I'd rather get cheated on, because I would not like to be responsible for somebody else's like deep pain. It's just my opinion. Somebody asked me what's my favorite YouTuber. I find it very hard to watch YouTube videos even though I make them, but I will never ever miss one of Olivia Neal's videos and Flossie's videos and Molly May, of course, Molly May. They are like the 3 YouTube videos that I can actually sit there and binge watch them all day. I find it very hard to watch other people unless I get like proper into them. The next question is, would I rather someone see all the photos on my phone or text messages on my phone? I feel like photos, I have no bad photos, nothing to hide in my photos. Not that I have anything to hide in my texts either, it's just like, I don't know what I'd be texting sometimes. Okay, a lot of the questions are kind of the same and I don't want to make this video too long, and I would love to do a proper sit down Q&A someday when I'm looking a bit more respectful, presentable. One of those words. I really hope you liked this video. Let me know what you want to see next and I'll be back with more. Goodbye.